So today we're making Sunday dinner. You know, nothing beats a satisfying meal that's made in our own home kitchens. Let's get into it. Alright, let's start by making our sides first. Today I'll be making some seasoned rice. So to a pot I added some garlic, onion, some bell peppers, ginger, and some thyme. Mix well and allow to go for about 2 minutes or so, after which we will come in with some washed basmati rice. Feel free to use any rice of choice. Then we'll follow that up with some seasoning, mix that in and allow the rice to go a bit for about 3 to 4 minutes. Next, we'll add some coconut milk and then we'll follow that up with some chicken broth. If you want to use water here, feel free to do so. Mix that well and allow it to come up to a boil or a simmer before you lower your heat, cover, and allow it to go for about 25 to 30 minutes or so. After about 25 minutes, your rice should be perfectly cooked. What I like to do is cover the rice, remove it from the heat, and let it sit for about 10 to 15 minutes before I go in and fluff the rice. Once I fluffed the rice, it was so amazing. I almost eat half the pot before the meal was done. And I just garnished with some fresh scallion and parsley, and that's basically it. Quick, easy, and simple. And the rice is so delicious. You could eat this by itself with nothing else, trust me. Now let's make some deviled eggs or stuffed eggs, as we Guyanese would say. So here I have my egg cooker. This cooks the egg perfectly. Once it was done, I just remove the yolks and mash them up. And here I will add some mayonnaise, some sweet relish, mustard, some all-purpose seasoning, garlic powder, some black pepper. And you just want to mix that well to combine. And this is basically the filling for the eggs. If you want to add any additional ingredients, go right ahead. This is no wrong or right way to make it. It's all about your personal preference. I did place my filling into a Ziploc bag with a star tip thimble, and I went ahead and just placed that into the eggs, and then I added a little bit of parsley and some bell peppers on the egg. If you want to use hot peppers, go ahead and do that. My family don't like spicy food, so I had to use bell peppers instead. And yeah, once you are done, this is how they should be looking. Absolutely amazing, guys. Now let's move on to the next. So here I'll make some steamed broccoli. To a pot I added some salt, and you want to heavily salt your water here so that the broccoli can have taste. We will blanch the broccoli for about 3 minutes or so. Don't count the minutes until the water starts to boil again. So once it boils again, you will start counting down your 3 minutes. Once it is done, drain it. And here I have some melted butter, some complete seasoning, and garlic powder. And I just drizzle it over top of the broccoli, give it a good mix. And that's basically it, guys. Quick, easy, and simple. And these broccoli taste amazing. Trust me, you will not regret it. Next, we'll be making some pepper steak. So here I have some thinly sliced steak. I will add some baking soda and water. You want to cover this and allow it to sit for about 30 minutes or so. That will help to velvet the meat, make it nice and tender. After which you want to wash that meat thoroughly, and then we will season with garlic and onion powder, some black pepper, and we will add some oyster sauce and some soy sauce. You want to mix well to combine and set that aside. Now let's prepare a sauce for the pepper steak. Here in this bowl I have some mushroom soy sauce, and I will add some oyster sauce to that along with some water, some sugar, and some cornstarch. We will mix that well to combine and set aside. To a preheated skillet I will add my beef, and you want to just cook the beef thoroughly and set it aside once you're done. Make sure the beef is brown on all sides. Next, you want to add your bell peppers, onions, garlic, and ginger to a skillet. Give it a mix and allow to go for about 2 minutes or so. So at this point, you want to add that sauce that we made. Give it a stir and allow it to thicken. Once the sauce thickens, you want to introduce your steak back into the skillet. Give it a good toss, allow it to go for about a minute or so. And that's basically it, guys. Quick, easy, and simple, but it's absolutely delish. Now let's prepare a simple oven baked chicken. So here I have some assorted chicken pieces and I will add some seasoning to them. Remember that all of my ingredients will be listed in the caption or the description, the ingredients with the measurements. So I added a seasoning, then I come in with some green seasoning, and then I added a little bit of Chinese sauce. If you don't have Chinese sauce, you can use hoisin sauce. It's very similar. And then I will add some ketchup, give it a good mix, and allow it to sit and marinate for about 2 to 3 hours or so. If you have time and you could let this go overnight, that would be excellent. Once done marinating, you want to place it into a large baking dish and add all that sauce over top. You're going to cover it, and then we'll place this in a 375-degree oven for about 1 hour. After an hour, this is how the chicken should be looking. It's almost done, but we want to get some nice browning over top. So we're going to place it back into the oven uncovered for about 10 to 15 minutes or so. After about an hour and 15 minutes, the chicken is now done. But if you notice, it looks kind of dry. You want to baste it with the juices at the bottom of the pan. And this here is how it should be looking once it's all done. Absolutely amazing. Now we can serve it up and enjoy. And here you have it. My idea of an amazing Sunday dinner. It was so fulfilling, satisfying, and comforting. You guys have to give this recipe a try. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it, and leave a comment down below. I will leave all my ingredients and measurements in the description or the caption, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Thank you for watching and enjoy.